The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, or twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Markki, Rica, and Hazel. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Time for the top 10 for today.
And for live. Join us on Facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. Team Bahay, good morning.
All right, here we go. We've got our top 10 for today. Courtesy of Carlos Laron and Joyce Ho. Let's start off with our first batch of our two final batches. Homer Sweet Home says, find love the old-fashioned way. Yung nakatabi mo lang sa computer shop, tapos nakita mo siya sa who viewed my profile na nauwi sa friend request.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's like
Is this on Spotify? Ay, ano yun? Multiply?
Possibly.
Diba dun makikita mo who viewed your
I think so.
It's a mix of old and new
Actually, no.
ways. Yeah.
Parang we don't have as many of those who viewed my profile.
Yeah, you can only see your stories. Like
Stories,
who viewed your
yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
And coming from Simply Nedge, you meet a childhood friend in a party, and turns out you've been trying to find a way to get in touch with each other for the longest time.
No.
And both, yung parang, alam mo yun, you've been trying to, siguro iba yung name mo sa Facebook.
Yeah.
Or you got married or I don't know. Pero alam mo yun, yung you were both trying to find each other.
serendipity.
but
Is that
were
serendipity?
Unsuccessful. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have that desire sometimes to reconnect with people from your past?
Yes.
No.
And like it's a fleeting si Rica. No.
Sorry. No, I mean like not in a bad way. It's just that I just don't have that desire.
I'm like you na parang they're in the past. So, 'di ba? I don't need to see them now. But I have to admit during the pandemic there was one time I greeted like one of my best friends from like grade 1 to grade 3.
Oh, okay.
Kasi I had two best friends from grade 1 to grade 3 and I greeted one of them happy birthday. And then parang suddenly I had that desire na, you know what, we should like try to get together, you, me, and the other girl, like after the pandemic, just to catch up.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we were like best friends when we were kids. But then two of us transferred schools. And alam mo yun, syempre you lost touch na. But then we're all Facebook friends. So
Oh, that's
I
nice.
just find that parang it might be interesting just to see each other and just to try to catch up.
Ako kasi like I experienced something like this. Remember I told you that there was just like high school friend of mine that we really lost touch. Tapos one time he was back in the Philippines and he said, let's meet up, and we did, and that got me in like a searching spree. Na parang, oh, what about si ganito? What about si ganito? And I found everyone except one.
Oh.
And he's so mysterious. Like literally, I searched people with the same last name kasi medyo unique yung last name niya.
Wala.
And like he probably doesn't even have Facebook. I don't even know if that's possible, or maybe it's under a different name. I looked for Instagram, even yung mga LinkedIn, kasi I googled, sabi ko, why is this guy invisible? To
Hindi talaga
everyone.
mahanap?
Hindi ko siya mahanap.
Wow, that's interesting. Baka nagpalit ng name or something.
I know, right?
Sometimes it happens. It's very unlikely, but it happens.
And I see people on like Facebook. Sabi ko, I'm sure kamag-anak to mga to.
Yeah.
Because I would try to look for him in their mga friends list. Wala rin.
Oh.
You know, you
It's
have the
difficult.
power of
Some
national radio, Chico.
Manawagan ka na.
Do that.
You do. You can
Wag
ask
na.
around.
Wag na.
But
Pero
you know,
I just got so curious.
and you kind of, it's easier if it's not just one person.
Yeah.
If you think of like in my case, yun, two best friends kasi when I was in that level, grade 1 to 3. So, feeling ko it would be more fun to catch up na tatlo kami as opposed to kung isa lang yung kakatch up
Yeah.
ko.
Saka siguro isipin niya, why are you looking for me?
To keep the pressure off, right?
Yeah, exactly. Ako lang kasi na-curious kasi oo nga no, kasi parang same era yun eh. So since I got together with
Right.
one friend, I'm like, what about the others? I'd be curious what they're doing now.
That would be so nice though. Nothing like reminiscing with old friends that
Exactly.
With
you
old
stopped
friends.
talking to for a while.
And that's the thing.
I
Like
mean,
I
like,
have
yeah. Mhm.
one of the few people na super zero information. And I don't know why. Like they're so hard to search for.
Ooh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't want to link up with, friends from the past, but I just don't have that desire. Like, hindi ako yung first move. But if we do see each other, like let's say outside or they message me, I would be super
You're
happy.
G.
Hindi, sabi mo kanina, no.
Tsaka parang may parang may pangungot siya.
May
May
judgment.
judgment.
Parang why would you want to do
Hindi.
that? Oh, speaking of, hi to
Course not.
Grace if you're listening. Yeah, we reconnected recently. We were friends in grade school, but then she moved to another school in high school, and we just kind of lost touch.
Lost touch.
But it's nice because now we DM each other randomly, and we're like, yeah, you should catch up.
Tapos
when
yun
we
nga,
can.
that friend that I was telling you about who lives in the States, nag-birthday greeting siya, di ba? Kasi I had my birthday last week. Tapos yun, ano na naman kami. Like, alam mo yung, it's like no time passed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, naku, kailan ka uuwi? Naku, matagal pa kasi pandemic. Oh, make sure, get in touch with me when you're back in the Philippines. So,
Yeah.
it's nice when you
Aw.
like,
It's much
Yeah.
easier kung hindi kayo nagkaroon ng falling out. Iba kasi yung
True.
parang
If there's a falling
yung-
out, then it's a different
yeah. Then it's uncomfortable and nobody
Yeah.
would want to make the first move, right?
and I
Yeah.
don't think you're even going to get in touch with each other.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Actually, like it's quite interesting because this trip, for example, that I just did to Bohol, were with people that I knew but didn't really have close connections with. But I knew them. They were like acquaintances. And then after this trip, we got really close. So it's also really interesting to see that when, for example, you reconnect with friends who weren't so close with you before, but after a situation happens, like, for example, a pandemic, then you just enjoy your time together more. It's
Totoo.
just a lot of fun.
Don't you find it really interesting how fast you can bond with people you randomly end up on a trip with? And then it's possible that you never actually get to
Yes.
spend time with them ever again
Yes.
outside of that trip.
That has happened
But
so
you
many
kind of
times.
feel like you have a connection. So years
Yes.
and years after you
Yeah.
take that trip, when your paths cross or when you see each other online and you say what's up, you say hi, you comment,
Yeah.
parang like no time has passed.
Yeah.
Kasi
It's
it's
really
sabi
funny.
ni Jan, sabi ni John Sinay, sana pala kasama si Chico, parang close niya si Superman, di ba?
right. Hindi, pero kasi like the one that you're saying, Hazel, it's kind of like suspended reality eh, di ba? Yung
Yeah.
parang you're like in another world. That's why it feels like it's not awkward when you see each other again,
Right?
even if you don't
Like-
talk outside.
Like when we took that trip, for example. When we had a trip together.
Oh, right, the four of us.
Then we were able
Parang
to like really
suspended
get to know each
reality.
other.
Oh, well, yeah. True.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Ako, like, I've experienced it, but not the reconnecting. Because I remember even as a kid, when we would travel, usually package tour yun, di ba? So, other families, ganyan. Like yun, parang super close while you were on the trip. Tapos wala na. Once you get back to Manila, like, you never hear from them again.
But
And
they're
You
all
think
in
of them-
Manila.
You think of them fondly.
Oh, super. Yeah,
Right?
super. No falling out or anything. It's just that, alam mo yung bumalik na kayo sa mga buhay-buhay nyo.
Yeah.
And you just never got the chance.
You will always just hold that memory close to your heart.
Special memory. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Alam
And
mo kakaiba talaga when you take a trip as a kid, yung parang wala kang inhibitions, like you don't really.
Yeah.
Kasi I remember we went on a trip, so I was like maybe 10 or 9 on a cruise ship. So, syempre, you're like in a, in one space together. And I remember I had friends from like other countries. We were all like different races. As minsan, we would meet up in the arcade. Kasi it would be a week long, di ba? We would meet up in the arcade. Minsan, nag-holding hands pa kami lahat. But now, I don't remember. Pero alam mo yun, parang as an adult, I don't think you would do that anymore. Yun na parang you would just be friends with them. No, wala lang. You don't really think of anything of them.
That kind of
You know
innocence,
what?
no?
It's
That kind of
interesting.
anything.
It's interesting because there was a weird kind of like that feel. This is after a pandemic, right? So everyone is so excited, enjoying their lives right after having to stay at home for so long. And you really just meet people. You don't care your first impression, second impression, whatever. You start talking to them and you just start getting to know them and thinking the best of them because you're just parang celebrating together because you haven't
Yeah.
been able to meet different people for so long. So it's like you're back as a kid again. Instead
Parang
of parang
sabik kayo
becoming cliquey, you start to like really enjoy the company of people in general because you were so scared to
Yeah.
be around them for so long. So it's
True.
great. Like it's gonna be exciting after this whole thing ends because let's go on a trip somewhere and let's meet new people, random people. It's a blast.
And from Kirth Oy naman, find love the old-fashioned way. To find love via astrological compatibility. Oh my gosh. Do people even do that?
Gemini, Libra.
Yeah.
Pwede.
Diba si Juice Blanc, siniship tayo,
O,
diba?
shiship kami.
Ay, oo nga.
Na. So,
Pero kasi diba, like usually they say, oh, that ship has sailed. In our case, that ship has
Well-
sunk.
we'll never sail again.
No.
Yeah.
Did it ever sail in the first place?
Oh, it never sailed. It never
Oh
sailed.
my.
Lumubog bago
Oo.
wala eh.
And from Jungkook's girl, find love the old-fashioned way. This is really super cute. Meeting each other at the vet. Kasi diba, instantly,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the
Kasi you're both-
cutest.
you're both pet parents.
Must love dogs.
Yeah.
Or yung mismong vet.
Ay,
Diba?
Vet na vet.
Vet
Kaya,
mo.
minsan kaya
vet
may
mo
mga
yung vet.
na vet.
And from Juice Blank, find love the old-fashioned way. You share a table in a coffee shop as you both read your books.
Oh.
Alam mo yung yung hindi naman kayo looking for love or anything. Nagkataon lang you're in a coffee shop, tapos nagkaabusan na ng seats. So you're like, is anyone sitting here? No? Okay. Can I sit? Sure. Tapos you're just reading your books. Tapos alam mo yung, syempre hindi ka naman tuloy-tuloy magbabasa, di ba? So, in the lulls,
Magkakatinginan kayo.
tapos bilang, oh, by the way, where are my manners? Hi, I'm Chico.
Yeah! Ganda! Alam mo,
Diba?
parang nangyari na sa akin yun, pero ibang version. Yung parang akala ko upo sila sa harap ko. So, is anybody sitting here? Tapos parang ako, no. Tapos kinuha yung chair, umupo sa ibang chair. Alam mo yung cute na sana eh!
Hindi, kasi
Cute
alam
ba
mo,
yung nag-ask?
Cute siya.
Okay.
Pero alam mo yung kinuha yung chair.
hindi kasi alam mo kung bakit. Kasi he saw that you were familiar. So, inano na niya, nirun na niya sa Google yung picture mo. Eh, lumabas
Sabi,
nga
nako.
sa FBI. Lumabas.
Oo.
Dun sa
Most
FBI,
wanted
most
list.
wanted.
Delix.
Oo, kaya sabi niya parang ano na lang, doon na lang
Huni-
ako. Doon ako
As
sa
far
kabila.
away as possible.
And coming from Chiki Romana, yung pumila ka sa vaccination facility, tapos umulan at may nakisukob sa iyong payong. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there are vaccination couples. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
no?
The one who was there for 4 hours yesterday.
No.
I don't think so. Maybe the doctors.
Baka sa'yo. Mali mo naman yung iba may experience na.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Everybody was just so legit at that point because it was
Oh,
taking
no.
so. If anything, like I said, the doctors were really friendly. So I don't remember the name, but one of the doctors that I got to talk to, then sa final screening before you get your vaccine, he was very chatty and he asked about like
Where you work.
my work, and like what time slot I'm on. So hi doctor, if you're listening, I'm sorry, I forgot, I don't remember your name, but Hello to that nice doctor. And to the
Hello,
other
Doc
doctor
Vax.
who gave me the jab, nakakatawa. Like, ang dami niyang sinabi sa Kasi, parang hindi naman niya kinausap yung kanina. Like, ang dami naming,
Magaan yung kamay.
I barely felt it. Yeah,
Wow.
it was so, like,
Hazel
fast.
was saying halos
Exciting.
raw.
Oh, tas kasi nga parang he was like, parang magka-age lang pala tayo. Tas biglang ang dami niya nang sinabi. Parang, namimiss mo ba yung dati? Di ba parang lang, ganyan. Basta ganun yung conversation namin pre-jam.
Aww.
I was like, oh, yeah, oo nga ganyan. Tapos biglang, boom, tapos na.
And it's done.
And it's done. Yeah, you don't even notice it. Like, mabilis yung but it was kind of a special, circumstance yesterday because there was apparently a human error, as
Diba, there was
Mayor
a problem.
Vico tweeted. Now there was a problem. Apparently, they texted the wrong people. They texted people who were supposed to have their vaccines done today and tomorrow. Lahat napunta kahapon. So, nagsabay-sabay by accident. And that resulted in the long line.
Just your luck.
Sabi ko nga, just my luck. The kinds of, things that happen.
Things that happen. You know what? Next time, Chico, or Rica, both of you, sama kayo sa akin when I come back in 21 days.
Hindi, sabi ko kay Chico, sasama ko siya dun sa sa vaccination site ko.
Ay.
Experience niya din.
Oo, maraming life, maraming epiphany.
Ang dami kong realization. Bigla ko naisip, parang gusto kong tumakbo for public office to make life easier for like mga mamamayan. Alam mo yan?
Yes! Iboto ko! Madam!
Alam mo, iniisip ko kahapon, this could be done more efficiently. We could be done faster. Alam mo, ang daming pwedeng dapat ganito, dapat kanya. I was running those ideas in my head. Sabi ko, dapat talaga I should be in charge.
Meron ako slogan sa iyo.
Ano?
Ang kung tatakbo ka, ang slogan mo. Pagod na ba kayo sa Hazel? Iboto si Hazel.
Si Hazel hati.
Diba?
Ang ganda.
Isa tayo.
Iboto si Hazel.
Ano ba?
Chico, gawan mo ng jingle si Hazel. Ano bang pwedeng jingle? Diba?
Meron, 70s disco song. Tan 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 taran taran tan 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 taran taran.
Do the Hazel!
That's too much!
Vote for Hazel!
Do the Hazel!
Vote for Hazel!
Hazel!
Ganda!
Pwede!
Ay. Ang ganda.
Pwede rin daw sit.
Sirit.
Hindi. Sa campaign ni Iran.
Sirit
Ay,
Squad
sige.
nga daw, tawag sa atin. Sirit Squad.
Sirit Squad.
Pwede. Sabi ni Rica,
Squad.
a Hazel-free passing.
Exactly.
Ay.
Exactly. Mayor Vico, running mate. Nandito na. Ano pa sa malayo. Nandito lang.
Ako na
Ay,
lang.
perfect
tatakbo.
yun.
Wala! Lahat na lang!
Ako na lang ang tatakbo. Ay,
Hazel.
Ano na lang? Ako, campaign manager.
Vico
Vico Chico.
Ay, Vici! Vici.
Coco.
Vici!
Ay, Coco!
Coco. Ay, pwede rin.
Vichico. Vichico. Pwede.
Si Hazel daw,
Or-
sabi rin reveal, tatakbo under the third party.
Representing the third party.
The third party.
Ito, Koto.
Ay, naku.
Pwedeng pag si Chico and si Hazel, Hachiko.
Oo nga.
Ang cute!
Pwede.
Hachiko.
Pwede. And
That's
coming from Victoriano, find love the old-fashioned way. Mang-ukit ka ng puso sa puno ng mangga at ilagay mo yung pangalan ni crush sa gitna. I've never carved anything.
Is that a
on
thing?
tree.
Really?
In my life.
Sa armchair. Pag sa armchair, sometimes
No.
I do. Like before in
Vandal.
Vandal!
I don't vandalize.
Grabe! Inamin!
Vandal.
Inamin! Vandal.
Ako!
Si Vandal talaga, oh.
My
Grabe, oh.
My favorite Vandal story talaga was in the gym. When I went into the bathroom and then I went and sat down in the toilet and I looked up, it says, GC Markki.
Grabe. Iba na yung
Yeah.
i-report na yan.
I was like, ano?
Alam mo, nung isang araw, hiyang-hiya ako, I used the word vandalizer. Na-realize ko,
Okay.
vandal lang pala.
Oo. Or at least hindi vandalismizer.
Vandalismizer.
Very Mia yun. Pag ano.
Vandalism.
Oo,
You know what? You're a
vandalizer.
vandalismizer.
Aba.
And the top, find love the old-fashioned way, comes from Lock on Stratus and Kirth Uy.
They both say.
Lock on Stratus says, yung kunyari, napuwing ka, tapos papablow mo sa kanya yung eyes mo.
Oh, ay.
That is so.
Papablow.
Hindi ba, yung kasi nga parang napuwing ka so to dislodge
Oh my God.
Pero alam mo,
the puwing.
favorite ko yung gaganunin yung hair. Kunwari, nakaganon ka. You guys are eating or something. Tapos gaganunin yung hair. It's such a subtle move. But it's so, I don't know.
Wait.
It makes
Pag
me
ginano
feel.
niya yung hair mo, ano exactly yung kinakain mo?
Hindi, minsan pag ikaw yung kumakain, ikaw yung gaganon ng hair eh.
Oo, ikaw na yun eh.
Kasi parang,
Oo, ganun.
Si Chico po. Kakainin.
Hindi, ako gusto ko, yung yung when you're in a club, tapos di ba maingay?
Yeah.
Tapos yung,
mag-lean in.
tapos yung, alam mo yung, hindi naman niya nag-flirt or anything, but because it's so noisy, they really have to whisper.
And then
Yes.
you feel their breath on your the side of your neck.
No. Minsan medyo lips to the
Mas
ear.
malapit. Yeah.
Alam mo yung accidentally mag-graze kasi nga medyo,
Oh my
alam mo yun,
God.
bumubulong ka eh.
Oh my
Parang
God.
G ako din sa feeling. It's such a specific
Diba?
feeling kasi.
It is. It super is.
The ear is such a weak spot
Oh,
for me.
yeah.
My God. Like you can literally make me weak. You can literally make me weak.
Hazel!
Make you what?
Hashtag spirit squad.
So, wait. So, kunyari ka, anong mangyayari, Hazel? Kunyari, ihiga kita. Tapos kukuha ako ng cotton buds. Tapos ganunin ko yung tenga mo.
Huwag naman, hindi naman ganon.
Ano
Oo,
mangyayari?
ibang level yun.
Ayoko na.
Ah.
Lasha,
But when pag nahingahan yung ear mo,
Oo.
like yung hot breath, kasi diba,
Oo.
syempre parang nakainom na ng alcohol or whatever.
Tapos, di ba sasabihin ng hot breath na medyo mas may edad sa'yo. Tapos sasabihin ng hot breath sa'yo, Hazel, marami akong pera.
Oh my God! Take me home!
Paano kapag narinig mo Paano pag narinig mo, bigay mo yung bag mo sa akin? Hold up.
Hold up.
Meron akong punyal. Punyal.
Ay, punyal patalim, diba?
Patalim. Meron akong punyal. And the other top entry coming from Kirth Uy, find love the old-fashioned way. Both our flights get canceled Christmas Day, and we are forced to spend it together in an airport.
That's like a movie.
It's like a
Remember
movie.
Hazel in the bold type? They have that scene
Yeah!
with si Kat.
Si girl on
yeah.
girl. Kat and Adina.
Kat and Adina.
Oh my gosh. Di ba, tas alam mo yung, it's not like you planned it. It's not like you were, consciously trying to be on a date. But if you're spending Christmas together and you're already
Might
talking
as
to
well.
each other, might as well spend it with somebody you can actually
Again,
talk with.
tadhana na ang gumawa ng paraan.
I know, right? Let's see here. Coming from, that was the top entry. Okay, so Team Booth will be playing a couple of songs and maybe a break.
Yeah.
And but of course, we will all stay on Facebook Live, maybe for a game.
That's right. So go ahead and
Yep.
join us also on Twitch TV and YouTube Live. Hello to Missy, who's tuned in. Thank you for sending me your goodies. She sent me chicharon, cookies, and bread.
Ooh.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Aw,
it. Hi to
sweet.
Kat as well. And before we play the next song, happy birthday to my mom.
Oh, happy
Oh,
birthday!
happy
Happy
birthday!
birthday! Well,
Let's
her
call
birthday
her
yesterday,
Mommy
22.
Hottie. Mm-mm.
But it's still her birthday today in the States. So yeah, happy birthday, Ma. And
To
love
an
you.
almost perfect woman.
Except,
One offspring.
yeah, my brother. Shame!
Puro
Let's
shade.
play the next track as we continue Ride Wednesday. Here's Blue. If you come back, only here on The Monster. Good morning.
Tita baby.
Hello.
Okay. Since we're doing something vintage today, like how to fall in love in the past, this is parang a vintage item quiz. So you have to figure out what it's called. Right? I'll share the screen and then
Okay.
we'll go one by one. We'll start with Chico, Hazel, then Rica. Then,
Okay.
Right? Okay. All right. Let's see if I have anything that I need to hide here.
Excuse me.
Parang wala naman. Okay. Wait. Window? You can choose a window pala. How does this work? Okay.
Grabe, ang fabulous nung recent... Ay, go ahead.
Ay,
Okay, go.
Who's the first one, Chico?
Let's go with Chico. What is this item? This contraption?
wait a minute. Let me get there. Okay. Oh my gosh, what the
that
heck?
looks like something from the medieval age.
Oo nga eh. Is that like a hair thing? A hairpin?
Are we supposed to
There's
just
options at the
Ah,
bottom.
there's choice. Okay, wait. Incense, bomber. Ano? Ambon bomber?
Carpet beater.
Carpet beater,
Carpet beater, fly swatter,
embroiderer, or fly swatter?
embroiderer.
Embroiderer.
Probably
Okay,
an
let's
embroiderer.
see. Incorrect. It's a carpet beater.
Carpet beater! Oh my God.
Okay.
What? Why? What's a carpet beater? Para
no
pang pagpag?
idea.
Yeah,
To
pang
remove the
pagpag.
Ito, Hazel.
Okay, what is it?
Pepper
Let me see.
grinder.
Oh, I know what
I know
that
this.
is.
Jar,
I
Jack in
know
the
what
Box,
this is.
or a coffee grinder. What
We
is
still
it?
what
have
this
this, diba?
Yeah, I almost bought one.
I actually have that. Also, well, not exactly that, but something metallic similar to that.
Kay Hazel pa talaga na ano.
It's a coffee grinder.
I think that's correct. Correct.
May binibenta,
Okay.
ganyan itsura.
Yay!
Yeah, ganon.
Yeah, I have that.
Lumang-luma.
Vintage.
Actually,
Oo.
mine is here. I have it here. How about this one, Rica? Is this a back scratcher, an air
I know.
filter,
I know.
a scratching post, or a washboard?
A washboard.
Parang washboard nga. Oo,
Nice. Can you zoom in a little?
Okay, wait. Zoom.
There, I think that's there.
Yan.
Better? Okay.
Yeah.
What is she holding?
Oh, floppy
Are these
disk.
mass
Yeah.
floppy disk?
For sure.
Okay. All
For
right.
sure,
There you
flop-
go. Correct.
Ah,
Floppy
disk.
disk.
Or a disc jet. Di ba disc jet yung tawag?
my turn.
Oh my gosh, I know this. We had
Okay,
this.
my turn.
Yeah, same.
We
We,
had this-
we had that
Is it-
before also.
We had this
What
in the
are
house.
the options? Can you lower?
Oh my gosh, di mo alam?
Sharpener.
Ah! Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't seen the options yet, but I'm gonna guess sharpener.
Yeah, it's a
Looks
pencil
like
sharpener.
Yeah, looks like a sharpener.
May
That's
ganyan-
actually convenient, di ba?
Pero usually may
Kasi
ano, di ba? May cover
may
yan.
cover.
Yeah.
Kasi pwede kang masugat dun
Yeah,
sa
oo.
maiipit ka
And
dun
it
sa
will
ganun.
catch the it will catch the sharp.
Yeah,
what do you call that? Shards? Ano tawag mo dun?
Hindi naman shards. Shavings?
Yeah, the shavings.
Yeah.
We had that also. Yeah.
Sorry.
And it's
hello.
convenient
Oh my
eh.
Okay.
It's convenient kasi it's like bolted down on the
Yes, usually
table.
nakadikit siya sa table. Oo.
Yeah.
How do I
What
do
happened?
Pantuli, sabi ni Juice Blanc, aray.
There you go. Okay. Share screen. There you go. Share. All right. Okay, what's this?
Sharpener. What's my guess?
Sharpener. Pencil sharpener, knife sharpener.
Pencil.
Okay. Oh, ito. This is a bit harder. What's this, Rica?
Rica, your turn.
Is this a gun case, a blowhorn, bellows, or a paddle?
I know this.
Wait lang.
I think I know that also.
Wait,
I know
paano
this.
patingin ng ano? What's a bellow? Only bellow
ano,
touches
doctor.
me.
Facial ka. Oo.
What's a bellow? I need to know what that is. Well, I want to see a paddle. Sige, paddle na lang.
Ako meron ako.
Oh,
Correct. It's
see,
a
I don't
bellow.
know what a bellow eh. I don't know what that is.
Yung sa air, pag yung ginaganon mo, merong
Like
air
this?
na lumalabas.
Mm-mm.
Oo. Para siyang accordion.
How about this?
Chico na?
Okay.
Chico.
Is this a cooled cabinet, an air-conditioned box, an ice box, or a water heater?
Ice box. It looks like
Ice
a
box?
ref. Mukha siyang ref eh.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ay,
Oh my gosh.
Hello!
Ay,
So
dali.
easy.
Ang dali.
ayan, yung unang porn na napanood ko, yan yung format.
Ay.
Oo, alam ko yan. VHS. VHS.
Oh, perfect. At least alam mo.
Grabe.
Ay,
ano
ang
kaya
hirap.
ito?
Ano yan?
I wanna
What is
see
this?
like a... Sige, patingin ng choices.
Bear trap, toaster, muzzle, a knife sharpener.
Sige, let's go with toaster. Just to test.
Correct. Hey, that's how a
Oh.
toaster used to look like.
Parang
Wow.
wala lang yung body.
Oo nga.
Yung,
Oo
yeah,
nga.
the one
Yan
that
yung,
we
I'm
have
guessing
now.
that's what's
Mm-mm.
inside.
Ang hirap naman nun. Hindi siya mukha.
Actually, nung una naisip ko, it was like a sex toy or something from
Oh,
way
I know
before.
this. It's
Oh,
a
Yeah, we
sewing
still have
machine.
that.
We have
Yeah.
that.
Sewing machine.
Correct.
Ano, singer, diba? That's the brand.
Oo.
Oo, singer.
Ay, ang dali
Ito.
naman ito.
Hello,
Mm.
printer.
Wala.
Ay,
Scanner,
ayan, may
word
iba-iba pa.
processor,
Old-
heart monitor,
old
old dot matrix printer.
Old dot matrix printer.
I remember that.
Correct.
The butas-butas paper.
Paper.
Yes,
Diba?
the perforated.
Tapos itatapat mo doon sa ipin. Doon sa ipin ng printer. Oh my gosh.
Ito.
Typewriter?
Correct. Yay.
Yay.
All right.
Oh,
Ito.
it doesn't look like a typewriter.
Wow, what is that?
Wait. Our internet died.
Spinning address book.
I can't see anything.
Oh no.
I think I know that.
Wait, it's not coming out on mine. Ba't ikaw meron?
Oo, I still see. Nag-ano ka, naglo-load
Actually,
ka.
nawala kayong
Nawala
lahat.
ka.
Oh, wait. Ayan na.
Steal,
nabalik na.
steal.
Okay,
Diba?
okay. I got it. I see it now.
Okay.
What are the choices?
Spinning address book, stamp holder, calendar notes, or reminder clips.
Stamp holder.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Correct.
Yay.
Okay. Ito. Oy, what's this?
What is that?
Ah,
Is it
Oh, okay. Okay, I
autonomous
get it now.
voice mail recorder, a VCR, a cable streamer, or a music box?
I think it's
Ako na ba?
VCR. I don't really know, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
guessing
VCR.
Music
It's a
box?
Hazel, no? Or is it Hazel or
VCR,
is it
yeah.
Rica?
Me.
Oh,
Si Hazel.
VCR? Okay.
VCR,
Yeah.
yeah.
Correct.
Yay!
VCR.
Where you record, right? That's
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Ano to?
And play.
The,
Ay,
the
nawala na
giant
naman ako.
red and blue device. Focus on that. It's an oversized version
Sige,
of what?
oversized.
A typewriter eraser, a feather duster, rollerblade wheel replacement, or an ink replacement.
Feather duster? I don't know.
Feather
I-
duster.
I think
Okay.
it's
Parang
ano.
rollerblade, ano.
Ako, typewriter eraser.
Eraser.
Okay, we'll find out.
Sige, we'll see.
Typewriter
Oh!
eraser. Si
Yeah.
Hazel, correct. Okay.
Hindi, si Chico.
Ah, Chico pala.
suggested.
I can't
I
see
thought it was
anything
the
again.
rollerblade thing.
I'm ano na.
Yeah,
ano,
nag-load
Ano, wala ka
ulit.
na naman.
Naglo-load
This one,
ako.
Ikaw pa
Ayan.
na, yan, your turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know. I know this.
This
Oh.
is a laminator, bookmark creator, stapler, or hole puncher.
Stapler.
Stapler.
Nalala ko sa school, may ganyan.
Hindi ko alam yan. Parang wala akong maalala.
Yun yung mga malalaki. Tapos yung ginaganon, pinapunch mo with your fist.
Oh, this is mine?
Yes. Is this an answering machine, a TV audio extension, a voice recorder, or a radio?
Crap. I don't know. It looks like what's below answering machine? A voice
TV,
recorder.
voice recorder.
I'm gonna guess it's an answering
Ako din.
machine.
Answering machine.
Correct! Yay! Hey, Hazel's on a roll. Ito. What is this? An earring case, actual earrings, a bed warmer, or talismans?
Oh, I know.
Wait lang.
I've seen this in a movie.
A
this in
bed
movie.
warmer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-mm.
How do
Bed
you use
warmer?
You put parang coal.
Wait, si Chico
sa
na ba to?
loob.
Or si...
Hindi,
Hindi,
Ako.
si Rica. I just.
So you
I-
said
I
bed...
just-
Okay, so
I
what did
agreed
Rica
lang.
say? Bed warmer.
Bed
na?
warmer.
Wow!
Ang galing!
Parang
Good
you put
job.
coal inside.
Parang sisingaw.
Tapos gaganon mo siya sa ilalim ng bed.
Parang kang nililitsyon.
Medyo. Pero
I
ano
didn't
yan?
know.
Siguro I don't know, the frozen countries.
Hoy,
Oh,
okay,
Chico.
ano to? Electric lamp, fire lamp, lamp post, gas lamp.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess.
Puro lamp.
Lamppost.
Maybe
Or I don't know.
kasi parang tricky eh. Because it is a lamppost.
Yeah.
But maybe
But-
it's asking what kind of.
Right.
Pero lamppost, yeah, it's a lamppost.
Ay, no, it's a gas lamp.
Hindi, pero di ba? But it's
Kasi pero
still a
it's a
also
lamp.
a
poste.
post
It's a poste siya
It's
eh.
weird eh.
Oo.
May-
They're
that's what I
called
was
gas
It's
lamp.
like a gas lamp na lamppost.
Na lamppost. Oo.
Oo.
Yeah,
Weird. Dapat iniba nila yung lamppost.
true. Lamp post dapat hindi.
My turn?
Ito.
O di refrigerator?
Ay, oo, for sure. Because
Yeah,
until now, there's
Kelvinator.
Kelvinator.
Oo,
Oo.
until
Yeah.
now.
Until now.
Ano?
Rica.
Record player.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Ito.
Okay. What is it? Boobs?
Boobs.
Hazel has bigger.
Of course.
Molasses bottle, milk bottle, orange juice bottle, or prescription pills bottle. This one.
But it's weird. It could be anything depending on what you put inside. Milk
Yeah,
bottle.
oo nga.
But it says the
Yeah.
bottom
Oh.
half of this bottle is cut off. What type of bottle is this?
Okay.
Okay. Let me see again. Molasses, milk, either
Orange juice or prescription
milk.
pills?
Milk.
Milk? Correct.
Yay!
Ang weird naman ng prescription pills.
Oo nga, yung laki
Ang dami naman
nun.
ng mga tableta mo.
What is the stick-like item in her hand? What is that? A button
Okay.
hook, a shoe pick, a shoelace knotter, or a shoelace setter? Wow, it's getting
Oh,
harder.
that's hard.
Crap, that's difficult.
That's hard.
I'm gonna
Is it me?
guess.
Okay.
Can you lower again the choices so I can see? A shoe pick?
Shoe pick.
Or,
Final answer. Okay.
Hindi. A shoe.
Button
Ay.
hook.
Button
Ay, sorry.
hook.
A button hook?
Okay, I wouldn't have known.
Okay.
Although
Yeah.
yung initial guess ko was button hook.
Oh,
Ito.
kas,
Oh, madali to.
si ano pala, si
Cassette
Rica pala.
tapes.
Cassette. Correct. Okay. Ito.
Oh my God.
Ay, mahirap to.
Wala,
This-
What
baka.
the F?
Police transmitter, transistor radio, loom, or the first portable credit card swipe device?
Di transistor radio. It looks
Hindi
like
ba-
a radio.
Yes,
Oh.
correct.
No.
Naman.
Siyempre, alam niya yan. Okay, wait. We're going back on
Okay,
air
okay.
now. Hold on.
Go na ba? Sorry guys, minsan kumakain ako while on Facebook Live. Bumababa kasi yung sugar ko. I can't help it.
Monster RX93.1 final top 10 for today, and we are still live on Facebook. You might want to
Woo!
check us out.
Hello.
All right, so here we go. Let's thank Carlos Laron and Jais Ho for suggesting our topic. Perfect for Riot, diba?
Yeah.
Kasi it's like find love in find love the old-fashioned way. Let's
In a
start off with
hopeless
Juice
place.
Blank. Eto ano to? Note to self, sabi ni Jude lang. Just be you. Just less creepy. Kasi di ba parang now, parang everyone has a scary side. Not like, I mean, I would like to guess before when everyone was like more vanilla in general. Parang ngayon, even the most matino person has a freaky side.
I feel like
Yeah.
because we're so exposed to all the
Yes,
information and all
yes.
that stuff, we kind of have an idea of like all the horrors happening in the world. So it's a possibility na some people might be attracted to that.
Tsaka minsan it's not even the horrors. Yung magugulat ka lang that they're into that. Let's say a kink.
Yeah.
Like it's not necessarily bad. It's just creepy if you're not into it.
And
If it's not
and
something
plus,
that,
yeah,
yeah, go.
people are more open to a lot of other stuff nowadays. Alam mo yun, yung parang,
Yun.
and if you're not, parang ikaw pa yung others. Yung kapag when you're
Tsaka-
judging other people for their hobbies, ikaw pa yung...
You know what? I was talking to a guy a few years ago, and I remember we started talking about serial killers, right? Because he learned that I loved watching like scary stuff and all that. So then apparently he was very passionate about serial killers.
Oh.
And at first I was like, I was interested in talking about it, right? Because I was also interested in it. But then he started saying that he named one particular serial killer, and he said that that killer has got to be the most misunderstood human.
Sino,
like
Ed
ever.
Kemper? Ed Kemper?
No. I don't remember which one. But he said that parang, in my opinion, he was so misunderstood. And in fact, blah, 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 blah. And I started getting like a
Getting
little
scared.
freaked out. I was like, was he justifying the killer's actions?
I wanna know. Ako naman, sino?
Hindi, ganito nga yan eh. Hindi mo alam, Hazel. He got into trouble with the law. So, ang ginawa niya, pumunta siya ng plastic surgeon, nagpapalit siya ng muka, and even like gender. Tapos, pinangalanan sarili niya na Rica Gigi. That's siya yung person he used to date. Hindi mo lang alam.
You know, I love it kasi there's this one podcast na ngayon in the Philippines, the last 24 hours, yun yung podcast niya. And then I think there's a season where the host would find like Western cases, yun nga, mga serial killers, and would look for a Filipino parang connection.
Counterpart?
Yeah, hindi not counterpart, but like a connection. You know how like the Versace ones?
Right.
Parang
right.
ganon. Na parang merong in some way may connection siya with like a Filipino or like the Philippines. Kasi I know like there's like this one serial killer na parang nagtago here in the Philippines. Parang ganyan yung nangyari. Yeah. So,
Okay.
mga ganon.
That's
It's a
scary.
really no, but it's an interesting podcast also. You guys should listen to it. The last 24 hours.
Ooh.
And
Cool.
coming from Victoriano naman, di ba parang lahat na lang sa TikTok, puro sayaw, comedy, blah, blah, blah. Ikaw, gawin mong content mo, yung nag-aararo ka ng bukid, nagpapastol ng kalabaw.
Oh, there's a YouTube channel that's like that. The parang
cool.
simple life nga in the province. Yeah. And here in the Philippines.
Pero alam mo yung
And then-
Ano ba yan? Si Rovin Joe?
Robin
Si
Yeah.
Rovin Joe, ganun yung
Yeah.
channel.
Oh my
Wait, I'll
gosh.
look for it.
Bukids!
I was
Yes.
Bukids, yeah. Our former tech here. His name's Rovin Joe.
Ang
Check out his
cute.
YouTube channel. Really
Oh my
cute
gosh, I was on
content.
mute the whole
Oh,
time.
this one, you guys should check him out also. Ngayon, 239k subscribers na siya.
Oh,
Guy. Guy Ben. And then, may part na Alibata yung name niya. You guys should
Oh,
really
wow.
Ito
look
talaga,
into it.
ito
It's
talaga si
really
Rica.
nice.
Alisto, basta may Ben
Basta
yung
may
pangalan
Ben.
eh.
Ako feeling ko chinek
Oo.
niya. Kasi
Wait.
may Ben.
Nakita niya yung gumawa ng fan art, yung Ben and Ben meal.
Yeah.
For
Oo, yung
McDonald's.
instead of BTS, Ben and Ben.
Oo. And also from Chiki Romana. Oh, this is cute. Find love the old-fashioned way. Yung mistakenly, nakuha mo yung order niya sa cafe kasi pareho kayo ng order.
You know what? This happened to me in the condo. Nakwento ko ba yun sa inyo?
Oh.
may nagpa-deliver sa akin ng food. I went downstairs to pick it up. And then when I saw the delivery person, he just looked at me like, ay, ma'am, naabot ko dun sa isang
Dun sa
baba."
isa?
Oh no!
And I'm like, hala kuya, ano na? And then, I saw another delivery person. So I just assumed, yun yung food niya.
Yung food niya.
And she took my food. And so I took her food. And I'm like, kuya, anong pangalan yan? Anong unit? So, gave me the thing. I looked at the information. So I was thinking I'll just, knock on her door
Yeah.
and give it to her. But then, sakto, as I was getting her order, bumaba na siya. And she was on
okay.
her. And she's like, oh, tas I go, is that my order? Is that my food? Sabi niya, yes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Para hindi daw nila nakita yung ano. So yun, nagkapalit kami. Pero, yeah, there was nothing romantic about
Hindi
it.
naman
More
niya
like-
inopen yung...
Hindi naman. It was still in the packaging. I guess, she realized na
It's not her food.
it's not her food. Or
Hindi
baka
naman may
tinawagan
kagat
siya
na eh,
nung- No, I was also so friending about it. Kasi syempre, during these times, you don't want anyone
Yes.
else
Yeah,
touching your
of
food,
course.
right? So, I had to inspect kung mukhang nabuksan ba. Hindi naman.
Or
It was-
natikman.
Grabe, it was tightly sealed. So, kaya rin parang just a word of advice to the businesses out there. Please make sure to really secure the packaging
Yeah.
for delivery kasi it just
True.
gives us peace of mind pag talagang well-taped yung yung all over, 'di ba? Para alam mo talaga na hindi siya natatouch.
Well, at least food lang, 'di ba? Mas awkward kasi kunyari it's a package that you ordered tapos let's say it's
para yung mga tinatanong ni Rica sa atin. Kung gano'n yung package. No?
I'm not safe in this friend group. I am not. I thought we were safe.
She feels attacked.
Hindi, diba? I'm just saying.
hindi, 'di ba yung inaano mo na food na bawal sa
Na
iyo?
food.
Oo.
Kaya parang kami nako kumakain ka na naman ng matamis, hindi ka dapat kumakain ng matamis.
Thank you guys. Oh, you're looking out for me.
We're looking out.
Of course, of
Oh my
course.
gosh. Ay, wait lang. Somebody corrected me. Apparently, yung nandun pala sa YouTube channel is Baybayin, not Alibata. You call
It's
it
by buy-in.
Baybayin.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
There.
And Hate Winks naman says, find love the old-fashioned way. I'm sitting alone, and you ask, is the seat taken? And I answer, like me, it isn't.
Ah.
Oh, cute.
Mhm.
And from Shivana, magulog ka ng floral hanky in front of him. Kunyari, di mo alam. Tapos, sabay niyang pupulutin. Tapos, may konting pa-cleavage ka behind the pamaypay covering your chest. So,
Oh.
so may pa-cleavage ka, pero you're very like,
Mm-mm.
you're covering it
Awan ko
naman.
lang doon. Oo.
Oo.
Parang, kung kaya ng
Kung
pamaypay.
kaya ng pamaypay.
Mm-mm.
From Hate Winks, find love the old-fashioned way. You'd be the Mr. Popular who took a liking to the nerdy me.
Oh, very
Cute.
a
Yeah.
walk to remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
And
the
the
A lot
other
of like the
around.
high school movies.
A lot
Yeah.
of them.
Or the other
And,
way around, diba? That pretty cheerleader, the hot cheerleader who sees like nerdy
nerdy
boy.
boy.
The
And
nerdy
then
boy.
he turns into this social butterfly.
And then the top, find love the old-fashioned way, comes from Jungkook's girl and call me Rovi.
They both say.
Jungkook's girl says, find love the old-fashioned way. The classic celebrity goes back to their hometown, meets someone who completely doesn't know them, then falls in love.
Oh!
Kasi parang usually, di ba, when you're a celebrity, that's your problem. Na parang, do you
Everyone
like
knows
me
you.
for me? Or do you like me because I'm popular? Or you like my roles? Or-
Right.
But if you know for a fact that this person doesn't know who you are,
You know what?
then you know that
That's
she
a
loves
turn
you for you.
on. That's a
They
turn on
always-
for a lot of people.
The drag queens always discuss this. Like when they hook up with people they meet, for example, at a bar or something. They do say na parang tinanong nila, would you prefer they pretend they don't know you? So parang you have no inhibitions or you don't think na parang they just want you because you're this popular drag
Right,
queen?
right.
Or would you rather sabihin na lang nila sa'yo na I know who you are? Or would you find that weird or a turn off? And I think, was it Monet? I think it was Monet who said, no,
was
you
Monet.
can just say, you can just simply say, by the way, I know who you are. I watch Drag Race. And then don't
And then,
mention it again.
yeah.
Drop it. Just so there's that, na parang,
Yeah.
don't pretend na hindi mo siya kilala. And then, later on, magkakaroon ka
That
ng
would
slip
be
na malalaman
weird.
niya na kilala mo siya. Kasi mas
Oo.
weird nga yun.
That would be weird. And
Just
plus
get it out of
kasi
the way.
Kasi 'di ba parang if that's a part of their life, parang why would they look for, I don't know, parang for me, it's too much effort na you're gonna look for someone na hindi ka talaga kilala. But what if you're like really, really famous?
If
and
you're
that's,
really famous.
yeah, and that's who you are. That's part of your life. You're a celebrity. 'Di ba?
Actually,
what if
what
you
will
just
make it-
kind of connect with someone who knows you but you have a connection with?
Right, but what
Diba?
will make it weird is if you ask lots of questions about their life as a celebrity. That's what
Yeah.
they don't like. So parang,
Yeah.
you can tell them you know them, but then just stop asking questions.
Hindi siya weird
Yeah.
kasi. Like, totoo yun na parang just say, hey, I know you. And then
Full
period.
disclosure, I
Kasi
know
imagine if you're like, oh yeah, I don't know who you are. Oh, it's the first time I met you. Tapos bilang maya, you know what I like about you? Your charisma, uniqueness,
Nerve and talent.
Goodbye.
You know
May
what?
paano ka pa, may paek-ek ka pa.
Or
hindi mo
pag
kilala.
pagpapaalisin mo na siya, sashay
Away.
It was funny on our recent trip. There was one of the actors with us who, let's say, found someone for the night, and so I met this girl, right? And this girl came up to me and said, "Oh my gosh, Markki, I've been trying to flirt with you since Manila, and like I had another friend who was flirting with you, and my friend ended up getting you." And I'm like,
Oh.
and then I looked at the guy she was with, and I was like, next. I walked away.
Right? And then no, like
God.
perfect example that we were talking about, diba? Even Erica was saying, Meghan Markle. Do you believe her statement na she had to Google who
Oh my god.
Prince Harry was because she didn't know. who he
Yeah,
was.
sure.
Oh. Yeah, sure. She
Diba?
probably's been
So-
researching him for like the past God knows how long.
That is so
Before
ridiculous.
he-
Like,
and like
Parang
creating
OA
a
eh.
character,
I mean,
character to fit what he wants.
Kasi maniniwala ako na that she didn't want him because he was Prince Harry. But to say that you don't know
Yeah.
who
that's a
he
little
is,
ridiculous. It
it's
makes
a
you
little
sound
ridiculous.
It even makes you sound uneducated, which you're not. Which
Yeah.
she isn't. She's very
Mm-mm.
smart.
She's very
so-
smart.
She's smart.
What if
very
what
smart.
if they just, parang he was told to just say that so that they have like a narrative, they have a
No,
story.
but the thing is, there's a video of her saying that she wanted to be like a princess. That she wanted to get together with a prince, and
Okay.
You know, so it's
All
kinda
right.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
and from Call Me Rovi, this is super cute. This is my favorite of all the entries. Finding love the old-fashioned way. Pareho kayong nag-solo travel para mag-soul searching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you both, so you didn't tell each other where you were going, but you both ended up on the same boat for island hopping sa Siargao.
Nah.
Like it's
So
like you know what? Let's do our own thing, but you still ended up together.
That's never gonna
Aw.
happen to me. Kasi I'm not gonna go island hopping eh. Lalo na if I'm traveling alone.
Hindi, pero kunyari nga, let's say hindi island hopping. Nagkataon lang that's the example.
Na
But let's say
magkikita kayo
you have a
sa-
jowa, and you're like, you know what? Let's see the world, but separately. Plus, you end up in the same place, like whatever your choice is. Plus, he ends up in the same place.
That must mean something.
That's a little disappointing. Kasi feeling ko I'd be so ready to meet new people.
New people.
Tapos biglang, nyek.
Walang
Ito din
kwenta ka
pala.
talaga kahit kailan.
Nyek. Kami din
Sabi mo, ba't ka nandito?
Corny.
Ba't ka nandito?
Sasabihin pa ni Hazel, sinusundan mo ako, no?
Oo, alam mo yung feeling ko kung marami akong budget, magbubook ako to another destination.
Yeah.
Grabe to.
Oo.
Okay, so what about us?
Find love the
Ako-
old-fashioned way.
Huh.
Oh, go.
Then
Hazel.
imagine ko lang yung parang very 50 Shades of Grey. And like the start, like how they met. Yung parang you're gonna go interview like a really influential, powerful, rich individual, good looking, like for a job. Like for example, maybe I got assigned to interview someone, right?
Lisa Vanderpump. Oh.
Or anyone else.
Lisa.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
someone like
Or
her.
anyone.
Like I will be there and interview, and then like there's that instant connection, undeniable chemistry, and you just hit it off, and then they pursue you. Like yung hindi ka mag-a-attempt kasi nga you're being professional. And then sila yung parang they can't get you like out of their mind, so they then find ways to contact you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Mm.
You go out after. Kilig.
True.
Ako, I always have this fantasy of pag merong mga foreign artists na nandito sa Philippines, there are so many stories of like them sneaking out. Tapos naglalakad-lakad sila and like because they're not surrounded by bodyguards, even if nakikita sila in plain sight, people don't
Don't
Really
think
know.
it's them.
realize that that's them. So like that's my thing. Na parang like alam mo yung parang ako lang yung naka-recognize. Tapos parang like I'm like, hey, you know, if you want, I can take you to this really nice ramen place. Mga ganong galawan. Tapos yun, tapos like and it's so crazy because remember when Superman was about to be shown, Henry Cavill went around taking selfies dun sa billboards ng Man of Steel. And nobody recognized
Oh my
him
God!
by himself.
Wow.
Tapos here, di ba remember when Macklemore went here?
Uh-huh.
He went to Green Hills, Changi.
Love
By
it.
himself.
There were pictures.
Sayang.
Wow.
Sana
And-
nagtiyanggi ka that day.
Walang gumugulo sa kanya. Tapos supposedly Bryan Adams, when he was here, was just walking around the Rojas Boulevard area.
Alam mo kung sino nakita ko before?
By himself.
By himself.
Oh.
Na I didn't realize until I was already gone. I was out of the store.
Mm.
Batista. I saw him at a store in Shangri-La.
God.
Wow.
A long time
What?
ago. A long time ago. Like before he became like a movie star. Yung time na he was just a wrestler. I saw him and then I thought I was like, that's a big guy. That's a big guy. And I had a boyfriend at the time, so I just noticed him because he was huge, right?
That never stopped it before.
And then when I was out na, parang bigla nag-sink in sa akin, wait a minute, wasn't that Batista?
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, I just saw Batista.
Ako, di ba yung here in Ortigas, papunta Mega Mall, there's this dude walking with a McDo, like, soft serve ice cream.
Mm.
Like, walking. Yung, alam mo yung papunta ng podium area.
Yeah.
That little curve. Brian McKnight.
Wow.
Oh my God, he's so hot.
Brian McKnight.
And especially kasi like yung mga parang kunwari mga CBD, if they're there, you would think they're just, like working in a company or something. Kasi diba, we would always see like mga expats, ganon.
Expats. No,
Kasi
you
naglalakad
really
lang siya,
think-
walang pumapansin. So that for me, that's my old-fashioned way.
Well, mine was like I was sitting in the restaurant in my old school, and we were just hanging out, and then this big black guy walks in. Wesley Snipes wanted to send his daughter to the school. Send the boys to our school. Yeah. Okay. I guess for me, find love the old-fashioned way. Like I recently, my phone drowned. I lost my phone. I lost access to it while I was in Bohol. So I had 2 days where I didn't have access to the internet. So you don't have anything to back you up when you have conversations. You don't have any way to, like, for example, text or research about individuals that you meet or whatever, right? So you just have to talk to people like normal. You have to get them to like you for you without your social media, without your online presence or supporting documents. And it was something new. It was so much fun. It was like I was brought back in a time machine to a time na walang cell phone, and you just really had to meet someone, and you randomly meet a stranger that who could potentially be someone that you could see yourself hanging out with more in the future. So there.
Hazel,
Ako,
sabi
ano,
ni Nero,
Ano?
nakita mo daw yung singer, si Mark Batista.
Hindi. Yung
sabi
dating,
nga nila, eh.
Yung mayor.
Sino?
Si Herbert.
Si Herbert
Herbert
Batista.
Batista. Sabi nga ni Ricky Boy, kung wala ka daw boyfriend at that time, magiging Hazel Batista ka na daw.
Ay,
Ay.
baka. Oo, too bad. Ayan.
Si Rica, si Rica.
Ako it would always be like a fantasy for me, meeting someone when you're traveling. And specifically sa train. Because I remember there was this one time, I actually talked to someone in the train when we were in Japan, and he was backpacking. We were, nag-usap na kami. Parang, kaso, I think it was already his stop. But it would have been great if it was like a long train ride, and then you would have a, like a full-on conversation. So, that would always be my, and it needs to be in another country. Kasi
Oo
unang-una, MRT, pwede mong gawin dito 20 minutes lang, tapos na yung train ride.
No, and you lose your inhibitions kasi when you're not in your country. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a different view altogether. But yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thank
We
you for
hope you
joining
enjoyed the
us.
show. And we hope you enjoyed Right Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow. Stick around for All Out There up next. We are going to leave